What's going on, you guys? Hopefully y'all doing good, staying healthy, trying to get through this whole pandemic, want to say that. I know I'll be happy when this is done with. So, want to talk a little bit about. That's why I don't like these. This international, this KW, the seat doesn't go higher than it's supposed to. And I'm not liking that. Because I'm just not. Anyway, I know a lot of my subscribers watch my channel. We got over 400 now. And I just want to put out that there's nothing wrong with settling at your first job. Wherever it is in trucking. If you go to a job, if you come over here at night, if you go to JB Hunt, Swift, Prime, Pam, Pride Transport even, it don't matter where you work at. The only thing that matters is, are you happy there? Do you get paid the amount of money that you want? And do they treat you well? Do they get you home on time? How's the communication? If all that stuff is all there, all that 5 things, then why would you leave? Why should you leave to go somewhere else? That's my thing. There's nothing wrong with it. So if you watch people that say never settle for anything less or whatever it is, never settle for your first job, whatever the case is, there's nothing wrong with settling, because I can assure you that we have a tremendous amount of million-mile drivers, probably more than the majority of the companies out there. And you know why we have that? Because we have a longevity of retaining drivers for a particular reason. Because if you can't get them home, if you can't get the pay, the miles, all that stuff, they're gonna leave. And you don't want to jump and leave as soon as something happens. You want to work with it, communicate, try to get things situated, and try to fix it. Because it might be a little simple fix as getting a new dispatcher, and it makes your whole world a much better place. And that goes for any job. It don't matter what trucking job you go to. If it takes that much, then that's what it takes. But remember something. Remember, every company has its ups and downs. Every company is going to deal with some kind of, you don't like this or that. But remember, every company you go for and work for, you're going to deal with the same stuff. The only difference is it's that name on the wall. It's that name on that truck. It's just a matter of how much are you going to put up with it. And the one thing I've learned, my years of driving out here, is that you literally, it is how you make it. If you go to a company, man, it's going to suck over here, I'm not going to get the miles, I'm going to hate my dispatcher, I'm going to do this or that. Well, you know what? It's probably going to be a shitty time for you, because 1, you already got that negative mindset, and 2, you already think it's not going to work out. So what is there to fix? And I see this a lot. Or you might be that one person that if I don't get a new truck, I'm quitting. A lot of people like that. You might get an old piece of shit truck that has 400,000 miles on it. But you know what? If that truck gets you money, makes you money, get you home, that's all that's for matter. Because remember this, they might put you in that old truck that has 400,000 miles, and 6 months later, they probably have a brand new truck waiting for you at the yard. And then, hey driver, come on in. We got a brand new International 2020 waiting for you at the yard when you get here. So remember that. Keep that in the back of your head. Even though there's gonna be times where it's not gonna work out, make it work. Put that time in. We've all done it. We've all been out here our first year and we're like, fuck it, I'm quitting. I am literally done tossing the shit up in the air. I'm done. I quit. Can't take it no more. Whatever the reason is, they're not getting me home. I'm not making enough money. Don't do that. Because you're not helping anything at all. Stick it out for that 1 year, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get better. Because as the year goes by, you're getting more knowledge in, you're getting more miles in, you're getting more experience in. And the ladder you move up, the more easier it's going to get. It's not ever going to be easy out here, but it will be a lot less of stress on you as a driver once you kind of get the ropes down. You know how to do everything, you know how to communicate through the Qualcomm, whatever you use. Whether if that's just communicating through your dispatch, whatever it is. So just remember, stick with that year and don't listen to these other YouTubers out there, and there's a lot of them. I'm not just saying in trucking or anything, any kind of job. You go work in the automotive field, you look up YouTube Automotive, there are tons of videos saying why you should not be a mechanic. And the biggest one is because of tool expenses. And I was a mechanic. I worked on cars for 5 years. I went to school for it. Yes, it is one of the biggest expenses, but you need those tools to make money. And if it's going to be a big expense before you get into the automotive or whatever you do, save that money up. By the time you get in there, you can put half of it down on a toolbox, on tools, whatever it is. Same principle as trucking. So just because somebody else is saying something and they're saying this company's bad, that company's bad, don't listen to them, because either they had a bad experience, more than likely, or they are just a negative person at all times. So I try to give the best knowledge I can, and I've always said in my videos, maybe not all of them, but if you go look back at my previous videos about my company, I always say it's working for me, but it may not work for you. This company may not be the best fit for you, or they may not be the best fit for you, or you might not be the best fit for them, or they may not be able to give you what you want. So there's a bunch of varieties of differences that can happen out here. So do you, don't worry about other people. Let all the haters hate, because there's always going to be haters anywhere you go. And even I get haters on my YouTube channel. Not much, but when you get that dislike, there's someone hating out there, and they're hating for a reason, because they're jealous of where you're at and how far you succeeded in your career, and they're just jealous because they don't got that experience yet. They can't go where you can go, and they wish they were at where you're at. So just keep that in mind. Fuck all the haters. Screw all the haters. I'm just putting it straight out, blunt, however I want to say it. And one thing I've learned is do you, and don't worry about other people. So I do me. I put out videos that I like. I put out my paychecks that I like to show that you can make good money here. You might not make good money at start, but if you stay for a long particular time, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in, you're going to make a really good income living here as either a company driver or as a independent contractor or even an owner operator. So you got that whole variety of stuff, and hopefully this video kind of helps clear a lot of stuff out that is going on out there. And let me know what your thoughts are, because I get a lot of people that watch my channel. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment down below, and let me know. Also, I'm up here in California. I'm going home. Much needed home time. There's going to be another video after this of how this was a bad week in trucking for me, and I'm going to explain why it was a bad week and why it wasn't in a bad week. So stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, you like my content, you like what I put out, please hit that subscribe button right there on the corner or down below, and make sure to ring that bell so you can get notifications when I go either live or upload videos. And hopefully y'all enjoy the upcoming weekend, because I know I am. I'm going to be home, and it's going to be a good time. So y'all be safe, and see you on the next one.